Howdy guys and dolls out there in YouTube land, your favorite little fat girl Diamond, back again. Keto Diary Day 255. Mentally, I'm feeling great. Physically, not so much. Y'all know I kicked myself 2 days ago out of ketosis, and generally when I kick myself it's accidental or it's something very small. Well, when I kicked myself this time it was accidental, but then I eat like an idiot stuff that I should not have ate, like a big huge plate of french fries and a bunch of ketchup. Knowing better. Y'all know I know better now. I am now of the firm opinion that IBS or irritable bowel syndrome does not exist. I think it's simply the standard American diet. I say this because since I've kicked myself, well, let me say this. Before I started keto, it was a real problem for me. I could not stay out of the bathroom. I was always hurting on my stomach. I was always bloated. I always felt like hell. Yesterday, the day after I kicked myself out of ketosis, I could not stay out of the bathroom. I was pooing all day long. I sure was. I'm sorry, y'all. I know it's graphic, but we talked about worse on this channel. I was peeing all day long, too, but that's not unusual for me. I pee all the time anyway. But I had a lot of air, a lot of gas. I still have a lot of air on my stomach. I'm still very bloated. And I don't feel good. I've also discovered something else. So I ran out of magnesium last night. And this could actually be coming from 3 different factors or a combination of the 3. But I'll find out as time goes on. However, last week sometime I started taking magnesium and potassium every night. 500 milligrams of magnesium and 297 milligrams of potassium. Just the cheapo Spring Valley brand. And just to see if it would have any effect on my blood pressure. And I think it did. My blood pressure had been reading about 117/75-ish. So very good blood pressure. Well, last night I didn't have any magnesium. So I went ahead and took the potassium. And I only got about 5 hours of sleep. That being also kicked out of ketosis. Today my blood pressure is 138/95. Which is pretty high. Which is about where it was when I didn't have any magnesium. And also about where it was when I was dehydrated. But I should not be dehydrated. So over the next few days, I should be able to see if it was the magnesium by itself. Because hopefully tomorrow I will be back into ketosis. Hopefully tonight I will get my 8 hours of sleep, if not 20. I feel like I need 20 today. Well, anyway, so yeah. I feel kind of gooey. But I won't have the money to get any magnesium until Thursday, so I should be very fully aware whether it's the magnesium or not. In fact, when I finish this video, I think I'm going to do some research into magnesium and blood pressure and just see what the correlations are. It's probably pretty good, to be honest. At this moment, that's what I'm thinking. So anyway, being kicked can be a pain in the ass. I have been craving. I have been starving. I've been trying not to eat very much. So I'm going to tell you what I ate today, or what I'm about to eat too. So, today I've only had 2 pieces of ham and cheese rolled up together. I have had something that I don't want to tell y'all about, but I should. And now understand, I'm a total carber. And I only do net carbs when I'm trying to have an excuse to eat something that I really shouldn't. But earlier I was at the store, and my out of ketosis self really wanted a 3 Musketeer bar. And I floated right over there to them and flipped it over. Was in shock by the numbers of carbohydrates in it, and I put it down. But then I picked this up. Total protein bar. Kind of shocked by the total numbers of carbohydrates in it. But then my brain went into excuse mode. There's 1 gram of fiber and 5 grams of sugar alcohols. So really it's only a 10 carb bar, which is a lot, alright? It's really not really great. So I ate it. I'm not proud of myself, but I have seen other people eat those, and they don't seem to have too much trouble. And it did get me through that awful craving of what I was about to do, that I should never have been about to do. Anyway, it did help. It did alleviate it. I do not want anything chocolate at the moment. and I'm about to load up with fat and protein. So what I'm about to eat is my, I call it spaghetti without the spaghetti, because it is hamburger meat, shredded mozzarella, and a little bit of Victoria's marinara sauce, or Victoria's tomato basil sauce, which is pretty low carb. It's also got 1 carb of dietary fiber in it. So it's not going to be very bad. But I'm going to eat about 150 grams of hamburger meat and only 1 serving of each of the other 2 things that are going in it. But I'm going to do that because I'm starving. I can't get enough to eat today. I've been fighting it all day, trying not to eat. But it's not working. So, yeah, that fat and protein is about to fill up my gut, hopefully. And then hopefully my hubby will be interested in going to bed early tonight, because he didn't get about 5 hours either, and he's got to work in the morning. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll go to bed early and I'll feel much better. So what else is I gonna... Oh, Oscar victory. Yay, me. You know, I don't know if everybody knows this, but when you're folding clothes and you're at your largest, when you fold small people's clothes, you're like, these are so tiny, and they're so little, and you put them up, and you're like, yeah, that sucks. Then you fold your own, and you're out here, and like, oh, God, these things are huge. You know, now that I've lost a lot of weight, when I fold my husband's clothes, they don't seem so tiny anymore. And my clothes don't feel so huge anymore. In fact, they seem quite small, especially these yoga breeches, because they are not big at all. And I found it kind of curious. So last night I reached into my husband's closet and I put on his t-shirt, and it fits me. Check it out. Now, I mean, it's not loose, but it's not snug either. I got plenty of room. I'm not tight. I'm comfortable. And that's awesome. Look, I got a Duke shirt. Better not fall on my ass, because y'all would laugh way too hard. In fact, I probably should. Sandy's over there having a bad day. Falling on my ass might give her a giggle. And I would, but I would hurt myself, because that's what I like to do. I swear one of these days my final words on this planet are going to be oops. Or final word, I take it. Anyway, let's get to my diary and Molly. Keto Diary 255. April 8th, 2018. I will have today 1,800 calories. Now, of course, I could have more than that, but I really just want to go to bed. So, and I want to get some fasting, a little fasting in if I can. So that's why I'm going to fill up on all this. And that is 73 grams of fat, 77 grams of protein, 27 grams of carbohydrates total, but net carbs it would be like 19, because you can minus the... Yeah, I know. My excuse. I got you. Sorry. 61% of fat today, 29% protein, 10% carbs. For anybody who watches my channel, you already know that the reason this is 61 and 28 is because fat is actually 9 calories per gram, whereas protein is 5 calories per gram. That's why it's like that. Sodium, I forgot to write down. I have no clue. Blood pressure, 138/95. Again, too high. Probably because of the magnesium. Yeah, that. Heartbeat was 86, resting, but not resting for long. I hadn't sat here for long. Vitamins I did take today. I had 5 hours of sleep with a little sad, frowny face. I've had 10 cups of fluids today, and I only have 4 more to go since it's, I don't know, but it ain't dark yet. So I got plenty of time to get those other 4 cups. Hell, I'll probably get more than that. I have worked out today. I did a full body workout, trying to deny myself food. I was busting my butt. Now, look, when you're in ketosis, you don't deny yourself food. If you're hungry, you eat. Today, I'm trying to prevent not only overeating, but overeating carbs and keeping myself out of ketosis longer. Perhaps I'm going about it the wrong way, but I'm really tired. And all I want to do is just eat a lot and go to bed. So that's probably what I'm going to do. Yesterday I was 231. After that was an 8.8 pound raise in water weight that made me the 231. I only came down to 229.8, which is off of 1.2 pounds in water weight. So it's not great, but I'm not back in ketosis yet, so it's not good. It's not bad either. If you like my videos, please hit like. I swear I'm sweet and funny, and that's why you should subscribe. Subscribe. too. And if you see anything share worthy, feel free to share. I don't mind at all. Also, late last night, I did a video on if you're not losing weight or if you're losing slowly, stalling out. That might help some people figure out, troubleshoot the reason they're not losing weight. And as always, right here I'll put my foods. Up here I'll put some tips and tricks, if I remember. And I'm going to go eat and talk to some folks about WrestleMania and some other stuff. Much love to all y'all. Y'all be good, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Oh, I forgot to ask, how was your day? What all did you go through today? Anything good? Anything new? Love to hear from you. Bye, y'all.